Hello everybody and welcome to Breaking Brawl. This is a new series here on TCGplayer, at least it is if you want some more of it, so if you like the idea of Brawl Magic's newest format, let me know. We might get some more of it in the future. Now I had to start with the Merfolk. You all expected it to be Cumina, but I did not do that. I did not go for Merfolk Tribal here. What I did do is choose Tatyova, Benthic Druid. 5 mana, 3/3. Whenever land enters battlefield under your control, you gain a life and draw a card. Pretty good. So, what Brawl is, for those of you who don't know, Brawl is a new format that plays like Commander. You have a 60 card deck, though, in 30 life, and it's online at least 1v1. Now, where it differs from Commander is that it is solely standard legal cards. That is a big difference, and our opponent over here is playing Sram, so that seems like something we're going to want to deal with as best as possible here. But yeah, so that's the thrust of the format. You play this singleton format, and you get to play all these really cool cards in Standard. Now, we are trying to grind out some value with Tatyova. I don't know if we're going to be able to do it or not. Or, by the way, if I'm even saying it right, it looks like Tatyova to me. Tatyova? I don't know. Regardless, it seems fun. I don't know much about this format, but you know what? I wanted to give it a shot. It's a new thing for Magic. People seem to be enjoying it. I've seen a lot of people at home brewing with it. So if you have any ideas for this or anything you like about the series and want to see more of, let me know, and we'll see what we can do. Now we have some options here. Looks like our opponent's just going to be mono white Sram, huh? I can grow from the ashes here and cast my commander next turn. That might be good. I'm not really sure we're going to be able to stop our opponent from basically doing whatever they want, to be honest. On the other hand, we can try to keep up with our own abilities here, right? We have the Bounty of the Luxa, which is pretty sweet. It gives you mana every other turn, and then every other turn you draw a card. It's pretty nice. I could also go for the Siren Storm Tamer here, and then counter my opponent's spell that they go for, and obviously they're going to try to pop off with Sram here, and with not a lot of ways to get Sram off the board, our deck is not high in removal. We'll see what we can do here. So this is whenever it deals combat damage to a player, huh? I don't really want to give my opponent treasure. Is this worth negating, though? I want to negate something this turn. If they just equip, I'm not going to want... Actually, if they just equip, I'll just, I guess, play Blossoming Defense and trade with the Sram. That would actually, you know, be pretty reasonable. We won't be able to counter that one. Now, if my opponent goes for the attack, we can actually just blow them out entirely with Blossoming Defense. Oh my gosh, and they're actually going to. Obviously, they can save it, but that means we'll trade our Blossoming Defense for the Dauntless Bodyguard, and that seems reasonable-ish. Then on our turn, we can play Bounty of the Luxa. So what we're doing here is, you know, our opponent is... Ooh, we could also just play Rashmi. Now, this is a good one. Whenever you cast your first spell each turn, reveal the top card of your library. If it's a non-land card with converted mana cost less, cast it without paying its mana cost. Otherwise, put it in your hand. Not quite Cascade, but all in all, still pretty good. Honestly, I see no reason not to go for this. The upside for this is very high, and our opponent, by the way, does not have another land. So, I'm just going to get in there with this. If they're a little crimped on mana and not able to do a lot, they have to decide whether they want to take care of our Rashmi or whether they want to try to draw cards with Sram with their equipment and so on. So really, that works out pretty well for us because, yeah, they're going to draw a bunch of cards off Sram over the course of this game, but if we're going to just get value with Rashmi, and eventually our own commander, maybe we can just keep up in this arms race here. This is a big turn for our opponent to decide what they want to do. If they even have an answer to Rashmi. I mean, you can't get it with Baffling End. You can't get it with Seal Away right now. I'm not really sure what 2-mana options they'd have available to them that can actually take care of it. Conviction, huh? This seems absolutely fine. I mean, yeah, it's a big Sram now. It's a 3/5. Can't block it, but we can just start generating our own value. Now, I'm not sure if we're going to be able to beat, you know, them going huge on Sram here, but we can certainly try. All right, couple options here. I think I just go for the Bounty of the Luxa. Sets us up over the next few turns. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, look at that. We get a draw land off of it. All right, I'm not sure exactly where we're going here, but we're going to see if we can get there. We have enough mana next turn to play our commander if we want. Whenever I cast my first spell each turn, even if it's from the command zone. So what this will do, remove all flood counters. If no flood counters were removed, you put a flood counter on it and draw a card. So we currently have no flood counters. So next turn, we will not remove any. So we will get to draw a card. Yeah, it'll cycle first and then give us mana the turn after that. And maybe we could just, you know, get a Nissa ultimate in. Realistically, though, if we get to untap, I'm just going to do my best. Okay, that's a pretty good one. I'm going to do my best to keep them from resolving anything too scary with Sram, because, I mean, we're basically kind of in a blocking sort of, a racing sort of position here. We'll see, though. This card is good. It gets 1/1 for each of your lands. However, not so good when you're stuck on 2 mana. All right, so here, yep, here we go. We have plenty of lands now. I believe this puts them into play untapped. It does, which is actually pretty sweet. So I could play my commander, though. The problem with playing my... Oh, I can play commander and keep the Siren Storm Tamer up. Okay, I'm in. All right, this is perfect. This way we get our value here. Oh, we drew an island off of it. Sure, fair enough. I guess if this is what I was going to do, obviously I should have played the land second. But that's, I mean, it's actually fine. I'm not going to stress about that too much. So what we can do here is we get a Pokemon with the Siren Storm Tamer. And we can use the Siren Storm Tamer ability to sacrifice itself to counter a spell or ability targets a creature we control to protect our Tatyova. And that way we can, you know, guarantee to go off with it. And now we have the Tatyova value. We have the Rashmi value. That's quite a bit going for us. Our opponent going off with the honed Kopesh here. All that said, we do actually have to find a way to kill our opponent before this Sram just gets too out of control. Mox Amber, okay. Does that draw them a card? It does not. Or equipment or vehicle. We have a lot of mana to play with next turn as well. Not sure exactly what we're going to want to do with it, but we'll see. Dagger of the Worthy, huh? Has Afflict. Interesting. Forgot about that ability, actually. Yeah, I actually really did forget Afflict. When it becomes blocked, defending player loses that much life. I actually just forgot this ability existed. It was an Arrow of Devastation. Didn't play a lot of limited of that myself, and it's not been seen in constructed at all. All right, they're ready to brawl with the 3/5 here. You got it. I'll take 3. Somehow we're actually doing okay in this race, even. I mean, I suppose it mostly has to do with our opponent having 2 lands in play. Although I bet their deck is pretty low to the ground on lands. River's Rebuke. That's a pretty broken one. Also a pretty good thing to do with a bunch of mana. Oh my gosh, and that's a Carnage Tyrant. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mana available to us. So I can do a few things here. I could grow from the... It looks like we don't need a River's Rebuke this turn. It'll be more devastating next turn. So I think with this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mana, I use 5 of it right now to grow from the Ashes Kicked. And then we get to Carnage Tyrant after that. So let's see what we get off Rashmi here. Oh, Nissa Vital Force. Okay. Not bad. I'll cast Carnage Tyrant. We could have put it into play immediately. Wow. Yeah, this is quite the value here with Tatyova. Whew, those are some good cards. All right. Conveniently have 6 mana here to play Carnage Tyrant. And attack. The old 2/3 and 3/3 beatdown plan. This is sweet. Our deck is popping off, as it were. What is this? I guess I just have to choose that every time? Okay, whatever. Alright, let's get on in there. Carnage Tyrant is pretty good win condition, it turns out. Yeah, we are doing it. This is actually literally my first game of Brawl, but you know what? We are doing it right now. I don't know what our opponent's going to do to get out of this one. I have to say, they're either just incredibly unlucky going through 20 cards and only finding 2 lands, or they're playing some ridiculous low-cost, low land count deck with a 2-mana commander, which is kind of what I suspect's happening, given that they've actually been able to play a million spells every turn regardless here. Okay, well, I guess the Siren Stormtamer beatdown's off the table. Alright, let's draw all the extra cards here. What do you say? Alright, what do we want to do? Well, they're still not doing anything I care about, so I still don't need a River's Rebuke. I'm pretty sure that's just going to end the game whenever we do it. Let's just go ahead and play this land out. Thrashing Brontodon, huh? That's not bad. Well, it seems like we probably just keep up Negate and play the Immortal Sun here. I imagine it's our best plan. We get Negate and Siren Stormtamer this way. And this is gives us the biggest value off Rashmi. Oh, I'd love to cast Azor's Gateway. Why not? Seems pretty good. Players can't activate Planeswalker's loyalty ability. So, okay, fair enough. We won't be doing that. But I think it's worth it here. Yeah, let's just get on them with this Carnage Tyrant. What this did, though, playing Immortal Sun there, is it conveniently gives us enough toughness on the Carnage Tyrant that our opponent can't throw their entire team in front of it. Which is the reason why I took that line. I mean, obviously we have Planeswalkers, it would be nice to play them, but it's also pretty nice to make sure our opponent can't throw the team in front of Carnage Tyrant, and it's pretty much guaranteed to win the game. Wow, this was great. This was a lot of fun. I'm glad someone suggested this deck to me. I really liked singleton formats. I loved Canadian Highlander. And in fact, might have some Canadian Highlander videos coming out in the next couple weeks. Spoilers. But I like Brawl for the same reasons. You know, I like Commander too, but Commander's obviously a 4-player thing. And with so many powerful things, one-on-one Commander can just be pretty degenerate sometimes. But with all that said, Brawl is just this incredibly happy medium where you get to play low-power cards, but still, you know, get to do really fun stuff. It's basically all the cards you wanted to brew around in Standard, but just weren't good enough. You get to play in Brawl. It's great. All right, let's go ahead and negate this thing. Oh, you know what? We actually get some value. Rashmi, instance. It triggers on their turn. Put that extra land into our hand. Our opponent still gets to draw a card, but no Aethersphere Harvester for them. That'll do it. We didn't even get to play River's Rebuke. Either way, though, that was actually quite a bit of fun. So I'm Corbin Hostler, everyone. This is Breaking Brawl. If you like Brawl, if you like the channel, if you like watching these videos, we have Mining Modern, Solving Standard as well. Corey Baumeister has been doing Dropping Bombs for us every week, featuring Standard decks, and he's the best GP player in the world right now, and he's giving you insights into the best Standard decks out there. So if you like everything, subscribe to the channel, and if you want to see some more Brawl videos, let me know in the comments. Share this video, and we'll see if we can get any more of these in the future, because I'm definitely going to have fun with it. Thanks for watching, everyone.